Prince?
Hey y'all, what's buzzing, cousin?
What up, dude?
What's buzzing, cousin?
What up?
You all right?
Where you been? You been all around the world and shit?
All around the world, the same song. Hey.
Yeah, where you been?
But I'm back, and we back. We had a couple of weeks off because, I was traveling. But I'm back now. And the last week was your fault, not mine, sir. So, what'd you say? Yeah.
Was it my fault? Was it? I don't remember. Oh,
Yeah. So, all right, guys, we is it on? I'm trying to see if it's live on my end. So we got a real good topic today that we just came up with because I saw something on Facebook that I thought was pretty funny. And so I told Cuz, I said, we should talk about that. Like, it's kind of funny. So it's old versus new. And pretty much, I sent Cuz a little meme. It was like a little
post type shit.
Yeah, somebody just posted. It said, y'all young hoes might got that wop, but them older women got that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff. Hey. And so I said, Cuz, that's a good topic. Old versus new. What y'all think about that? What y'all think? These young girls, they think they got it going on better than all us older women. Is it better to have an older woman or a younger woman? Because I know you men are attracted to the little fly girls with the little perky breast and the peach booty and, round and all perfect. And then we ain't got it like that. Older women just don't have it like that unless they go get some surgery.
Shit, them young girls getting that surgery too.
That's what I said. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. But I'm saying, does that make a difference in who you want to be with, who you would like to deal with? Is it them young girls that got everything going on for themselves, or us older women that are established, got our own? We can provide some things for you. We can cook for you, make you happy. Young girls can too, but I'm just saying, an older established woman versus a younger woman who's maybe just getting started in her career and she just cute. What you think?
Well, just like what you said, I wanted you to clear that definition up.
Okay.
As far as a young girl.
I didn't write the thing.
I mean, I ain't talking about that. But like you send a young girl got, all they stuff together. You talking about their physical appearance, or you just talking about their overall? Like, where are you getting at?
Overall, I mean, it could be anything. It could be you may be attracted to her for her physical. Somebody else may be attracted to her for her overall. Somebody may be attracted to her because she's that age and they think that she can provide more or she can be taught. Whereas women my age are already settled in their ways and you can't really teach them nothing. That's how men think. At least that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Well, I look at it like this. It's like these young girls, they ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? They look good, but it's like, see, I look at it from a different perspective for what it is. Like young women, 20s, they're supposed to look good because that's their presentation for mating. That's why they're so pretty, they're fertile, they're supposed to attract a man and reproduce. You know what I'm saying? And as time go on, which I've noticed, like, in our day and age, a person could be 40, 50, even 60, still look young. It wasn't like that back in the day. They was old. My father passed when he was 45. He was grayer in a motherfucker. You would have thought he was damn near 70. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people are living longer. People are taking care of themselves. People keeping their appearance up. We eating better. We're more educated on how to live and take care of our bodies and self-care and, keeping our health up more than previous generations. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like older women appear to be younger women. And there is, in some cases, I even seen young women looking younger than what the fuck they is. Like, fellas, if you older, have you seen like some of these college girls? I ain't even talking about high school girls. I mean, it might be one or two high school girls, and you'd be like, God damn, she's like a grown woman. You know what I'm saying?
So you said it the opposite. You meant you see a young girl looking older.
No,
You said looking even younger.
I know.
A young girl looking even younger.
God damn it, you done made me lose my train of thought. I'm saying is, even when you go to college campuses, girls look young as fuck, like little kids. Like, what the fuck is they doing up here? I was just saying the exception to what I was talking about, how they be looking older. Some of them be having stupid, ginormous ass booties and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's always an exception to a rule. But it's like women are looking younger now. And I know in some cases I got friends that's old and a motherfucker and still be looking like they're in their 20s. Like, for real. I had somebody approach me the other, like, last weekend. It was like, my nigga, I remember you when you was young as fuck, nigga, you looked the same. I'm like, God damn, like, do I really look the same? I don't think I look the same.
I think black people age well. I mean, for the most part. They pretty much age well. And so
But when did that start? Because
it's always been like that.
Our parents looked at old.
No, they didn't. What happened is we got older and we started viewing things differently. You know, because as we get older, we laugh about it all the time, my friends and I, because as we get older, we say, oh, 50 ain't old. Back in the day, you thought 50 was old as dirt. You thought, ooh,
50
it's
was
50.
old as dog.
But it's not
Motherfuckers
now.
wear moo-moos and shit.
It was, you saying it was, but it really wasn't, because if you were back in that era, you felt like you were young and your people were young. With us, you know, as we get older, we think, wow, just like, you know, when people pass away at 50 and 60, you're like, wow, they were so young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, you thought, oh, yeah, you know, because you were younger. Oh, yeah, they old, so they passed
But you ain't
away.
never hear nobody old saying they was so young when they was 50.
I never really listened for it.
I mean,
Neither
I did.
you.
I
No, you
did. How you gonna say what I did?
You ain't
God
listening.
damn.
You listen for people to say that they were young.
Yes. I didn't never hear that. I hear a motherfucker use their life, live their life. See, it was like, I feel like they lived hard back in the day. It was partying, it was drugs, it was pork, it was all kind of bad eating, sex, crazy ass bullshit going on.
Same stuff that's going on today. Same exact things that are going on today.
But it's different drugs and it's a different way of living.
Doesn't
You know
matter.
what I'm saying?
But it's the same thing. It was just their time to do drugs and eat pork and all that kind of stuff. Now it's happening now. Of course, we have a healthier choice of foods, but same
But that
stuff is
means
still
something.
around.
That means a whole lot. There's a change of lifestyle. It's different now.
Okay.
If a motherfucker wanted to go get something to eat, he damn near had to go to the woods to kill that shit. I mean, like, cause I'm saying, like, we had to get up and go to the grocery store. It wasn't no internet. Everything we wanted, we had to go get it.
Tell them
Everything wasn't accessible.
It's the same thing. It's just not as I see what you're saying, but it's more prominent to you now because now you're seeing it more because you're older. Back in the day, you wasn't looking for that. That's why I said you actually heard some people saying that they wasn't old. I mean, that they were old when they were 50. You heard them talking like that about themselves.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they knew they was old. My motherfucking daddy used to hoop in Stacey Adams and shit, like hard bottoms. I'm like, man, that shit gotta take some years off your life.
There's still some folks hooping in Stacey Adams.
Ain't no motherfuckers hooping in no
It's
Stacey
still
Adams.
some dudes out here doing their thing in some Stacey Adams. I'm just saying, I feel like you acting like that was so ancient and long time ago when it really wasn't. It's just a different era now. And the same things are happening. Nothing has changed. It's just like with the violence out here. People say, oh, this violence is horrible. Oh my God, this racism is horrible. All that stuff existed back in the day. And the thing about it is, the difference is now we're able to capture it on cell phones. And they didn't have cell phones back
Right.
then. So it's kind of, it looks like, so much more than back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, there wasn't as much disrespect. I'm going to say this. There wasn't as much disrespect from young people to older people.
Shit.
We respected older people. And you in a different era than me, so you can't speak on me.
Yeah.
We respected older people.
I'm
when
in
I
your
was
era.
at school.
I am in your era.
You're younger than me.
You didn't grow up in the crack epidemic?
It wasn't. What I'm saying is,
Did you grow up in
when
the crack
I was
epidemic?
growing up, my mom and daddy would come up to school and whoop my butt if I did something wrong, and nothing would happen to them.
You didn't
Now,
think I was raised like that?
if a parent come to the school to whoop somebody's butt, they in trouble. Police is called, or
I
child
went to
protective
school where the
services.
school was whooping our butt.
Yes.
That's the same era.
Okay. But
We grew up in the
so
crack
you trying to say
epidemic.
we wasn't more respectful back then? Come on, y'all. I need y'all to help me.
Hell no, because it's like this. That's why women.
You need something to drink.
That's why women got it so
Thank you,
hard on
Laura.
men.
5 stars.
Women got it so hard on men right now because men were so disrespected back during the crack epidemic. Men were broke down by drug abuse. It was hard to find a man that was worth anything, that was beneficial, that was on their shit, that worked every day, that kept a good household, that supported their family, that was active and doing all that, because drugs was so prominent in our community that it was hard to find a decent man. And that shit still exists right now. You know how many young men I got telling me, I don't know any other men like you. I know you got a college degree, you got a job, you got a nice car, you nice looking. I know your woman fine. I don't know nobody else like that. Everybody I know is like street niggas. They selling drugs, they gang banging, or they using drugs. So it's like black men got a bad rap
You just proving my point.
through the crack epidemic.
You just proving my point.
How?
Because you're saying that now kids don't see role models. I saw plenty of role models growing up. I saw plenty of role models growing up. I saw plenty of men, Uncle Bill, Daddy, all my uncles, my cousins, plenty of role models growing up. And you saying these young men are saying there are no role models. They looking at you as a role model, and that right there says a lot. And they looking at you as a role model.
Ain't that a bitch? You probably don't know nobody else like me. Who else you know like me?
What you mean?
I have a master's
you might
degree.
be. You might be one of a kind.
Like, come on now. We gonna quit going with the shots, cause shit, this shit
you
is
might be
tennis.
one
Them
of a
balls
kind.
can come back now. Come on now. It ain't too many men that's like me. I am like, I'm in the top fucking 10%
Are you
of
getting
black
upset?
men. Huh?
Are you getting upset?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Why are you getting upset?
Cause them shots, man.
What shots? What did I say? I didn't say you was a horrible man. I was playing with you.
Man.
Boy, you need a drink.
You need to push
I
your
don't
niggas'
like.
buttons,
I
man. I swear.
want you to have a drink.
This
when
is
we
what I'm
do these
saying,
shows.
though.
I'm straight.
I am a top tier man. You understand what I'm saying? And there's not a lot of men out here like that. We're trying to recover and gain respect that we lost from the previous generation. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Or am I being too serious? I gotta be saying bitch and hoe and acting stupid and slobbing and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to gain respect back in the African American community. So with young men, it's still a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of airhead motherfuckers that was raised by airhead motherfuckers from my generation. So they out here doing dumb shit. It's a lot of women that think they can wag their ass, and that's what's attractive to men. And it's not. We done see, this is the difference between your generation and younger women, is younger women think they can be hoes, and that's the culture of young African American women. And the culture, that's my age, a lot of black women, they won because they suppressed the black men, and they basically took over the family, they took over the communities, they got all the fucking good jobs. They the most college educated being on the planet is black women. And it's just like they accomplished all that on the shoulders of black men, standing on us, and at the same time standing on us, holding us down, putting us down. You understand what I'm saying?
But I'm listening.
Come on now.
I mean, I don't want to offend you, so I'm scared to say something because I don't want you to get offended. I'm just talking.
telling
We
you how
usually
it
laugh
is.
and joke, and you done got real serious. And all I was saying was that I had role models growing up,
Okay.
and
Okay.
I saw plenty of good men.
I seen good men too.
Okay, so but you were saying
But role
they
models
was
to you,
crackheads and stuff.
it was a lot of crackheads. You wasn't around that, but I was.
Okay,
And
that's what
as
I
a
just
black
said.
man,
You said we are in the same era.
It was
I'm
like
not different.
it was like men that wasn't shit. They was invisible to you. You weren't paying attention to them because
Why would I pay attention?
because your head was way up there and you weren't looking down at motherfuckers. You had your head, you had your nose turned up. You wasn't with them. You didn't have to deal with them type of people.
I not have my nose turned up at nobody. I lived in the hood. I saw people like that every day. What are you talking about? My nose was turned up.
Your nose wasn't
Now you
turned up?
taking shots?
Yeah, because you act like you didn't see them type of people.
I didn't say I didn't see them. I said we had more role models back then. Why are you?
But you naming family
Dude,
though.
dude,
Besides family,
You-
who else was
you-
successful?
It was a whole bunch of people that were successful back then. Are you serious? That were role models
Well,
back in that day.
I didn't have a role model back in the day.
Okay, you
I
did.
had good
You didn't
I had
experience
good
that, but that
I had
doesn't
good
speak for
men in my
everybody
family.
else. That doesn't
But
speak for everybody
the
else.
way that they live, I didn't want to live like that.
And I never turned my nose up at anybody. I grew up in the hood. I know the hood. I lived in the hood. I never turned my nose up at anybody.
We all know pretty women that lived in the hood that wasn't out of the hood.
Okay.
Am I right or wrong?
All right, I'm gonna read some of these things because I'm not
Ain't
understanding.
nobody saying nothing.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of people talking. Stephanie said crack didn't affect us all. My dad worked 2 and 3 jobs, and my mom kept us in church. So all I was trying to say, it just didn't. That's your experience as opposed to somebody else's experience. I'm not negating, the facts that you're saying. I'm not saying that what you went through isn't your reality. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it wasn't like that for everyone.
See, Stephanie saying that about her daddy.
Okay.
But then she come on West Patterson to see her uncle and see how we was living over there.
Okay, so did she have her nose turned up, or did she just know that her daddy was a good role model? It's nobody saying that it wasn't people out there that were on crack and that probably weren't good role models. Nobody's saying that. We just saying that there were good role models, just as well as you're saying there were crackheads. We on the same page, but you want to argue, and I don't understand why. Because we saying the same thing. I get it. I get that there. All I'm saying is that there were role models out there that I loved and I looked up to, whether they be my relative or not. I seen role models. She and them's age. They wasn't my relative. These young men that went and played basketball or football, went pro and did well for themselves and treated women nicely. I saw that. I witnessed that. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad era and it wasn't a crack era. Of course I'm not saying that. But I'm saying just like there was a crack era, now there's a methamphetamine era, fentanyl. It just evolves into the next level, into the next round. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't go away. It just evolves.
Well, what I'm speaking of course, they was good men. I come from a good family.
Mm-hmm.
There's some good-hearted men. But in the masses, I'm talking about in the masses.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not talking about just Flint. I'm not talking about just Michigan.
Well, that's all I know.
I'm saying as far as the crack epidemic, how it affected the black men and the black family and the men's presence in the black family.
That's all I know.
It made black men lose a lot of respect from the younger generation and lose respect from women. The 80s was the biggest movement of single women households because either the black man was locked up or he was drug addicted, he was unemployed, he wasn't respectable. He was out here, he was a fucking dependent. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And so has that gone away? That's all I'm
No.
asking. Has it gone away?
No.
So it's evolved.
No.
So now
And-
we come into this era where people
Well-
still doing
Well,
drugs or whatever they doing, and messing up and not fathering their kids and all kinds of things. It hasn't gone away. It's still here. I think that people are trying to do better. I think that,
yeah.
I think
It's
I
not
see.
as prominent as it was back then.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
I don't know no crackheads now.
Okay.
Maybe my nose is in the air. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe your nose is in the air.
But I stay grounded in the streets, and it's like I still see a lot of single women households. But I base that on black women being more independent, benefiting from not having a black male in the home, well, a father
That's not
figure
true.
in the home.
That's not the thing with black women. The reason why it's more black women that are independent now is because they just can't. They don't. There's not a man. I'm not saying that there's not a man out there for them, but maybe the man, just ain't came along yet, and so they have to be independent. I had to be that. I had to be an independent black woman and take care of my child. I had to do that. What else was I gonna do? The father of my child was not there, so what else was I gonna do? I was just gonna fold and die. And the black woman is you know what? I was looking at something the other day. Dr. Umar said the black woman is one of the most disrespected beings on this earth. Black men as well, but you got to remember that a black woman bore that man who is disrespecting black women. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a son. If he was disrespectful to black women, I would have an issue with that. How could you be disrespectful to another black woman, and a black woman is the one who raised you and made sure that you got everything you needed? So in that case, yeah, you know what I'm saying? There are some men out there that ain't no good, and there are some women out there that ain't no good. But as far as women being independent and being strong and on their own, it's not because they don't want a black man in their household. It's just that's just something that they had to do. Now, growing up as a young man, when Andre, he didn't need no whole bunch of men in his household, trying to be daddy. So I had to raise him and be an independent black woman and raise my child. I had no choice.
Yeah, you did what you had to do.
I did what I had to do. So I'm saying, like, and so when you say, the black women, they too strong, they da-da-da, you got to remember, we have no choice in some matters. I had no choice. I had to be strong. I had to be the one. Maybe I am too strong. Maybe I am too independent now. But I had to do that because I had to raise my son, and I wanted him to be strong and independent. I wanted him to see a strong black woman raising him.
Okay.
So
Now
I couldn't
but
just.
you could have adjusted yourself to include a strong black man in your
I
household.
could have. If I had found one, I sure would have. If I had found one, I sure would have. I would have adjusted myself. Because guess what? I wasn't too proud to have a black man, help me raise my child. I just wanted to make sure it was the right black man helping me raise my child.
Okay, I understand that. And it was hard to do that, right?
Absolutely.
Because it's just like...
It was some good black men.
Where they at?
It was some good black men that had good jobs and everything. But if they had, to me, my thing is, okay, you a good black man. I dated a good black man. The man had a good job, had it going on, da-da-da. We dated for 4 years. He just wouldn't stop being who he was. And I couldn't see myself spending the rest of my life with that mess in my life. Right. So I had to be independent and...
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
Absolutely.
That's a whole nother topic.
Absolutely, but it is what it is. That's what I'm saying.
Topic.
That's the part of life. That's a part of being who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like Andre can always tell you, he will tell you right now, my mama raised me. My mama is the reason why I am who I am, and I have everything I am to this day. I ain't gonna say daddy didn't assist financially, but emotionally, physically, there wasn't a lot of assistance.
Yeah.
So it had to be done, and who else was gonna do it? I wasn't gonna leave my baby hanging.
Okay, so directed back to the topic. Directed back to the topic.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so this whole thing of
old and new,
wet ass pussy and what the
say
fuck?
WAP.
Wet ass pussy and what's that? Busted wide open, that funky stuff. I don't know, but it's like this. I don't know. Do what? Do older women got that wet? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I always looked at that's what KY jelly was made for. I don't fucking know. I never tried that.
First of all, what y'all think is older? What's older? What's an older black woman for you?
What's the older for me?
Mm-hmm. What age is an older black woman?
Motherfucker with gray hair. That's older than me.
Okay, so but I ain't got no gray hair and I'm older.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't say I'm older? What's older for you? Like, what's an age?
Because I'm telling you, I thought 45 was old.
45. Okay,
All
so
right.
is that older? Guys, what y'all think? Y'all chime in. Let me know what's an older black woman for you. We know what younger black women are. Yeah, there's 20s, 30s. Those are younger black women. What are older black women? Do you consider an older black woman 60s, 70s, or you start at about 40, 50? So I want to know what the men.
I want to
think.
know what who the men pulling out on these old ladies. That's what I want to know.
Pulling out on old ladies?
Yeah.
What you mean pulling out on old ladies?
That's what I want to know. Who pulling out?
What you mean by that?
Who got the Geritol?
Who dating older women?
Yeah, who got the Geritol syndrome going on?
I think with the way that older women take care of themselves nowadays, like you were speaking about before, you can't hardly tell who's older and who's younger. Because I've had, just recently somebody tell me, oh, I thought you was like 35, 45. No, he said 35. And I was like, 35? No. Much
How
older
old is
than
he?
that. Young, in his 30s. But that's what he said. And I was like, wow, that's so sweet of you because I appreciate that.
He ain't
I'll
hear them
take it.
knees clicking.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
We high five.
Yeah, I'm feeling about
got
that.
my cousin back.
My knees
Give me
clicking.
a high five.
Okay, James, you said 47. Desmond, I don't know why I be saying James because the way you put your name on here. Okay, Desmond, you said 47. Deron said 47 to 52. That's older for them. And so, would you date somebody older, or would you rather have a young girl? Like, I like that y'all chimed in with that. Now, let me know if a 47-year-old can do for you what a 27-year-old would do for you.
Hell no.
Older would be 65 or better. 45 to 50 is still middle age. Okay, Wendell, I like that. I'm still middle age. Oh no, I'm a little older than 50. Maybe I'm on the road to
To hospice.
No, you didn't kill me off. You got me in hospice?
You the finest woman in hospice.
I didn't say I'm on the road to hospice. I'm on the road to Geritol. Oh no. Am I considered okay, y'all? I'm 55.
So let's look at
Give me
what we
some
gonna look at.
grace.
What we gonna look at? We gonna be creative.
Okay, give me some grace.
We gonna look at the attributes that an older woman can bring to the table
There you go.
versus a younger woman.
There you go. Let's go.
Older woman started.
Older women can bring good conversation. Older women can talk politics. They can talk,
Intellectual conversation.
yeah, intellectual. They can. Some older women can bring it in the bedroom. It is what it is. Their joints ain't hurting yet.
Yeah, they practice. They experience. You know what I'm saying? They got golden gloves and cockfighting.
Oh, I like what Bill Mack said. He said, doesn't older depend on how old the person is that's looking? Yeah, that is true. If you're younger and looking at an older woman, but if you're older than an older woman, I guess you're right.
We're looking at age.
I will date older since I'm in that range myself, but that young, that make that thing instead of, oh, Lord. So you still like looking at the big booties and the little heisted up
Man,
breasts?
come on with it, bro. Y'all got to tell the truth.
He said men don't really want to talk. No, he's talking. He's for real.
Yeah, tell the truth. Let's tell it.
These men are looking to date younger women to keep them young for some strange reason. They are looking for younger women to basically polish them into the woman they want to be. Now, that's coming from a younger woman. So you've had men who have tried to mold you into what they want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I look at it. I feel like if a man dates younger, they're trying to mold the woman into being what they want them to be.
I mean, not necessarily.
That's just how I look at it.
I look at it like when an older man dates a younger woman, he want to drink from that fountain of youth. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to feel younger, and he want a trophy on his arm.
I mean, not every young woman is attractive. You know what I'm saying? She may just, have something about her that the older guy want to fuck with. And it's like a younger woman keeps an older guy young. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What up, though, T? What's good? Tell them about them young hoes you like. Fucking with you, bro. Jeez. Hey, but look though. So older men will mess with a younger woman to just to make him feel refreshed, and even at times can make him feel important. It can, and the young lady might even have daddy issues. Well, that's the whole psychological thing. You know what I'm saying? Coming from me, and it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because the older man can also want a dependent. For whatever reason or whatnot. But it's just like younger women see
sugar water turns into syrup once she gets.
But the thing with me, I'm just attracted to women. I love beautiful women. Yeah. I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem type shit. And it's like I see beautiful older ladies. My cousin is a beautiful older lady. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't no spring chicken myself. But I'm like in that kind of middle where I can go both ways, a limbo. But it's just like younger women are pretty. I already told y'all earlier, why
younger women are pretty?
Yeah, I mean most of them.
Older women are pretty?
Nah, the percentage is lower. But it's just like.
See, I disagree. It's what you attract. I mean, it's what you're attracted to. Not every older woman, just because the girl younger.
I don't see too many bad chicks dancing on in videos and that.
But why they gotta be dancing? Why they can't just be independent, beautiful black women who are doing something with their lives? Why they gotta be dancing on a video?
That sound like BBW.
Dancing on a video is whack.
But I'm saying, hey, you was in a video.
I wasn't dancing.
You was in the video.
I was standing there. I was little. I was younger.
But you wasn't in the video because
I was younger and I was sitting there. I didn't do nothing.
You was in the video because you was pretty.
Okay, but I'm saying you could be pretty and in a video and be older.
So the girls next to you wasn't 48, 49 years old either, though.
No, that's the age that they were, and that's the age that they wanted.
So we're not going to debate what society views as attractive. There's pretty women young, there's pretty women older.
There's no age on beauty. Thank you, Slappy.
But there is a higher percentage of attractive young women because they're attractive in order to mate. You understand what I'm saying? And when you get older, that appearance, that beauty, it wither away. It goes away. It dissolves. It is no more youth to it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, like I said, you got older women that keep up with themselves. If they're naturally beautiful, they're going to be beautiful to the day they die. Like I said, I think old women is women with all gray. I see some beautiful ass women that was all gray. Like, God damn, I wish my wife looked like that when they their age. You know what I'm saying? My Aunt Minnie is beautiful in a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but I'm saying is, as far as what men are attracted to, we are attracted to youth. You know what I'm saying?
Not all men.
Men are attracted to youth.
Not all men.
What men ain't attracted to youth?
Not all men. I just said not all men.
Well, I'm speaking for men. Because I'm telling you how men think.
Some men are attracted to an older woman. It's some young guys.
Men are attracted to women.
You know how many times I've been approached by young guys? Young guys. And I was like, boy, I could be your mama.
Because you pretty.
No, but I'm older.
But you pretty.
But that doesn't matter.
You can't put pretty. I can't put an age on pretty.
But that's what I was saying. There are pretty older women. There are pretty younger women. It's not fair to say, it's more pretty younger women than it is older.
It is. That's a fact. Okay. That is a fact. Okay. That generalization is a fact. So we're going to say it's the same amount of pretty older women as younger women? Hell no. No, we're not going to say that because that's not true. Men get more attractive when they get older. Women don't. generally don't. They lose their beauty. That's just the way the world is. That's just how the fucking world spins. And they get older and not some of them, but I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know why
I don't
you're
give a
saying
fuck.
that.
But
That's
it's just
so-
like, but it's like this.
You generalizing, and that ain't even cool.
I'm gonna generalize because I'm representing men. It ain't a man on here that's gonna say no. I don't like no 25-year-old.
I didn't say that you didn't like them. I didn't say that. I didn't say that because they are attractive. I'm not saying that. It's some pretty young women out here, but it's some pretty older women as well. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
but it's some pretty women. It's some pretty older women. But overall, if a homie called me and say, "Hey, dog, I got some 20-year-old skeezers over here," or he gonna come like, "Dog, I got some 50-year-old skeezers," like, man, what sound more appealing? Like, come on, let's be real. We could debate that shit all day, but we
No,
know
yeah,
what it is.
20-year-old skeezers, if they skeezers,
Well, we're gonna
that
say
does
this.
sound
We're gonna
good.
say this though. There isn't an older fine woman that wasn't fucking fine when she was in her 20s.
Right. Yeah.
I ain't never met a chick that was ugly in her 20s and became fine as fuck at 50.
Yeah.
Shit.
It
Show
depends
me
on
one.
what happened. They might have had surgery.
Man, that's bark.
But I guess what I'm trying to say, I get what you're saying. I think maybe men do prefer younger women, and that's cool. I mean, we know that we're not necessarily in competition with younger women, but we know that men gonna look at a younger woman before they look at us. We know that. Come on.
I mean,
Men
not
gonna-
necessarily.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Not
And I
necessarily.
see now you're going against that. I don't know where.
Not
I don't know
necessarily.
where you
though.
going.
Not necessarily.
One minute you with me, the
Men,
next
see,
minute.
this is what I'm saying. This is the foundation of what I'm saying. There's a higher percentage of young women that's attractive. There's a higher percentage of young women that's attractive than older women.
Okay, let's go with that.
Men are attracted to beauty, flat out.
And when they get older, they just get ugly.
Some of them do. Majority of them do.
No, they.
A high percentage of them
Majority
do.
Women get ugly when they get older.
Black women, yes, they do too. Black women get big as hell.
Calm down.
No, but they get big as hell.
Not
They-
really. Not necessarily. I'm not big as hell.
We ain't talking about you.
Well,
we talking
I'm
about
an
the
older
show.
woman. So don't say all of them.
I'm saying everything that accounts to them not looking the same way they was when they was 20. Can I do that?
But not all of them do. Some women get better with age.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
only
they
whining. That's only
do.
whining men. Don't no women get better with age.
Men don't get better with age. I know you
Shit.
saying. Y'all big bellies and
Shit.
please, come on.
Shit, men are more appealing with age.
Boy, bye. I don't want nothing old.
All right, so, shit. When you run around here with a 20-year-old,
I don't want nothing old. I like
when you run around,
I like
shit.
men younger than me. I ain't say I like somebody that's 20. I said I like men younger. I've always dated a younger man 'cause I don't like old men. I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody,
But
but
what
I
is
don't
it-
like old gray and hey baby and pulling up his pants and got on suspenders. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
Why?
Cause I don't. I'm
Why?
not attracted to that.
Why?
Cause I'm not attracted to that. You said men get better with age. That's a lie.
Men get better with age. Yes, they do. Men and wine.
Gordon said black women lose their beauty and black men die young. Oh, Lord.
That's the truth.
Men get richer with age. Y'all sound crazy.
That's
Not
the truth.
talking about you. It's more than just you. And he right. I didn't say it wasn't more than just me. I know. I'm not saying. I'm just speaking for myself.
You see how
Who
she
else
get
I'ma
the wine
speak
when
for?
somebody say I'm right. No,
No. I said, who else am I going to speak for? I'm not whining. I'm saying, who else am I going to speak for? I got to speak for myself. I can't speak for all women because I don't generalize like that. But I say, not all women, not all men. I always say that.
I'm going to represent for the men, and you're afraid to generalize for whatever reason that you feel like you don't rep the women's side. But I'm going to say I rep the man's side because I think like an average guy when I'm on this show.
Yes, it is, Tierra. Okay, Wendell, you said what's old to me? Probably like 70s, 80s now that I'm older. But I've always been like, even growing up, like I've never liked older men. I've never I just me. You know, some women like older men. They attracted to older men, but I've just never been.
You understand that? Because I'm not really attracted to older women like that.
Well, he was asking me, and I was just.
Yeah, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You might need a big belly with suspenders. Come on here, girl. He'll treat you like a motherfucking queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might be right. I will take today's Method Man versus the younger one. I know that's right.
Get better with age.
Oh, he look good. Method Man do look good, though.
And Method Man, what, 50 something?
He said, we both share the same views. A well-taken care of person will age gracefully. Thank you. I think that's somebody that's talking with some sense. Because I've been telling him through this whole thing that we were saying the same thing, but he keep fighting me on it.
I don't see a bunch of badass 50 to 60-year-old ladies running around here, neither.
You don't see all of them
No,
either.
because, I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact that 75% of black women are overweight. That is a fact.
I don't need no older man, Duran. What do you mean? That's what I need. I don't want no old man. I don't mind an older man, older than me, like a couple of years or maybe 5, 6 years, but I don't want an old man.
You need your Uncle Tommy.
I think what happened with me is I was raised by a good man, and so I didn't, you know, some women are looking for father figures. I've never been that type. I had a father figure. I had a man, an older man in my life that took care of me, so I never desired an older man. So I think that's what happened with me. I've gotten older, but I work at keeping it together, not just for her, but myself. Good health is, yeah. Q-Dog 50 plus women are fired. I'm telling you, everybody don't think like you.
There's not a large percentage of them, though.
What? You shouldn't say that.
Take me somewhere where it's abundance of badass 50-year-olds.
Okay.
That's where they at.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a lot of that shit gonna smell like.
It is some beautiful older.
That shit gonna smell like Big Gay.
I know. No, that's not fair.
And White Diamond.
That's not a fair comment. That's not a fair
White
comment.
Diamond.
And then
Big
you
Gay.
saying men get better with age. Men get older and smell like Bengay and Aramis too.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
not
can't
disputing
say that.
I'm not disputing that.
Okay, you just said men get better with time and women.
I have not walked in a room and there's a bunch of badass 50-year-olds. It might be 1 or 2.
Okay. Well, that's your experience. We can't argue with that because that's your experience. So, okay, that's cool. So anyway, so the whole thing was, would you prefer a younger woman who is not as
not as settled.
No, it's not the word I was looking for.
Not as intellectual.
Experienced.
Not as experienced.
As an older woman who can give you, you know, that life where you feel comfortable and you feel like you can kick it with that person.
Not necessarily that.
Okay, I'm asking. I'm still asking.
You selling that. You selling that. It got to go both ways. You got to be both ways because it's like we talk about. There's downsides with dating an older woman too. You know what I'm saying? And I won't be the one to oblige to start, you know, putting shit out there because it'll sound like, you know, I don't want to do that. But as far as young women, you know, of course, yeah, they pretty, but it's like there's a lot of negatives with it too. You know what I'm saying?
Same with older women, it's the same. I'm not
That's
saying
not
that
the
we
same
all
negatives,
better. I
though.
wasn't even saying that.
No.
All I was saying was a woman that's pretty, young. When I started out, I said pretty. She's young. She's getting herself together. She may have just graduated from college, about to do big things, and you know she got this little body on her, as opposed to somebody who's more established and got something going on for their lives, already established and doing big things, but maybe more opinionated, maybe you know, maybe not, you know, settling for bull like the young girl will.
Attitude.
Young girls can have attitudes. Now, I think young girls' attitudes are worse than ours.
Older women be seasoned bitter. They bitter, they by their damn self.
So
Instead
young
of
women
God.
don't sit in the corner and pout, and you be sitting up like, what's wrong? And they don't want to talk, and they don't want to deal with you because they younger and they don't have time for that.
You put a sucker in their mouth.
Okay.
But yeah, older women, they be bitter though. Especially they older. It's just like, you know, they be settled in their ways. They be used to being alone. And it's just like, it's the same game of getting with an older woman as a younger woman. But an older woman, she more gang conscious. She gonna make a man work harder to get with her because you have to work through her whole psyche of bullshit that she done been through in her life. She has a lot of baggage.
Ooh, sounds like you're generalizing now. Sounds like you making older women sound bad.
I was generalizing.
You sound like you making older women sound bad after you said I was trying to make younger women sound bad.
I'm getting on their ass too. You know what I'm saying? But it's like older women have a barrier. Younger women,
I agree, Kevin. Pros and cons.
Younger
It's older
women-
and younger just depends on what your needs are.
younger
I
women,
agree.
it's like they try to, because they ain't got shit, they trying to take from another motherfucker. They trying to find somebody else to support them. You understand what I'm saying? They looking for a sugar daddy, or they looking for a drug dealer. They're looking for a free ride just because they pretty.
Younger women? All younger
Younger women.
women? Aw, there's some younger women out here got it going on, doing their thing. They don't need nobody, no drug dealer and all that kind of stuff.
What they looking for?
They looking for a man that's established and got something going for themselves like they are.
They looking for a motherfucker that got more than them. Am I right or wrong?
Are older women bitter or not buying the bull crap? Just asking.
Bitter.
Hey, Marlena.
They bitter as fuck.
Oh, hey, Tracy. My cousin on one today, y'all. I don't know.
Hell yeah, I'm on one.
I
I
just
can
think
talk about this in all dynamics. I can go in all kind of chambers with this shit. Because I've been looking at this for a long time.
women don't want to spend their money. Don't want to spend what women? Older and younger, or just younger? What women?
Women,
Which women?
period, don't want to spend their money.
Oh, okay. So
They
now
wanna
we
spend
now
somebody
we
else's
on
money.
now we talking about young and old.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay. When we speak about money, we talking about young and old.
yeah. It's usually younger though, but older and that shit too.
Oh God. That's what it is. Men have to work harder because older women don't got time for the BS. Woo.
Ain't nobody working out for your old ass.
What about men who are attracted to something other than looks and age?
What would that be?
They might
What would
just
that
want
be?
Money.
That'd be a
Money.
motherfucker that don't care. He pimping or something.
What you mean? Both don't spend money, Gordon. Both don't spend money.
Older and younger.
Don't spend money?
Yeah, they don't spend their money.
Who?
Older and younger.
Who?
They rather spend a man's money. That's what he's saying. He just following up.
Oh, with the women. I was asking what sex was he talking about? The women. Both. He said both don't spend money. is what
Tracy,
he
how I
said.
sound better, baby? Like, I just know
Hey,
the game.
Chrissy.
I just know the game. I ain't bitter. It's like when I get on here talking facts and talking hard, everybody get all uptight. But when I'm on here laughing and drinking and joking and shit, then I'm the fucking clown. So it's like when I get on here just dropping shit, giving strong jewels, y'all all uptight. You know, y'all got to make y'all mind up. What kind of Jew y'all want? Do y'all want the Pepsi drinking Jew? Or do y'all want the tequila drinking Jew?
They just want the Jew that talk. I
See,
mean,
but it's like... But
she
it's,
just said you look a little. You didn't look better when you was drinking too.
yeah. But it's just like, you know, I just know about relational issues. I know about younger women. I know about older women. I
And
have
don't
my
nobody
own
else?
preference. Huh?
And don't nobody else know.
Maybe they do, but they on here listening to me. Shit, I ain't on there listening to them. But it's just like,
Why do women have to be bitter, but you not?
I mean, because what I'm going to be bitter for?
Why women got to be bitter though?
Because that's what we deal with when we deal with older women.
Boy, I tell
That's,
you.
It ain't a man on here that's gonna say that we're the older women that they used to bake a motherfucking cookies when they came over. They don't make them like that no more. These older women got baggage and attitude.
You said you don't deal with them, so how do you know that? You don't deal
because
with them.
I used to be out here dealing.
You don't
I've
deal.
been dealing a long
You
time.
said you don't deal with older women, so now you're lying.
Because I know why I don't deal with them.
But you said you don't deal with
But
older
I
women,
know
so
why.
how do you know what they do?
My whole hypothesis about it is that I already went that
for
route,
something
and
you
I
went
know what
through
the
a
fuck
long
was.
time ago, so you don't know what they're like now because that's something you went through a long time ago, right?
Tanja,
That's what you just said.
I didn't get married till I was 40.
Okay.
So
You dealt with older women?
I lived life a long time.
When you were 40, you were dealing with older women, like about like 50s and that kind
Ooh,
of
hell no.
Okay,
no.
so you've never dealt with
Because
older
I've
women.
been having older women around me. You've been around me. I done learned from you.
Never
How
dealt.
you move.
You've never dealt with an older woman in a relationship.
I done dealt
Being
with
around
women,
is two
period.
different
I
things.
know.
Okay.
I know. I
Okay,
know.
somebody said you're speaking the truth, so I guess they on your side. I've seen young women married to older men where the men are very supportive to their goals and dreams, that take care of them, and once the woman reach their goals, they leave the men because they're older.
Pow. That's them young women. They sit on a nigga.
Okay, so which one do you want?
We
Why would you want?
We just debating.
But why would you?
back
I'm
and
saying,
forth.
why would you want a young woman that's gonna sit on you and then leave you?
Because can't no young women outsmart me. That's what it's all about. I know what I want. They can get what they want. It's an even exchange. You understand what I'm saying? That's how men look at it. It's an even exchange. We want you because you bad and young. You got that bubble ass or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We want to see what that look like. Oh, you want a couple dollars? Oh, you want some Fat Farm sneakers? I don't give a shit. Go ahead and get that and be through with it. You know what I'm saying? An older woman, she already got the Fat Farm sneakers. She want to know why you trying to get at her. And she has discrepancies about her getting your attention. So she make you work harder because the last John, Ronnie, Ricky, and Mike, they shitted on her. You know what I'm saying? So she making it hard. But it's like your days is numbered though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pick who you want to kick it with and kick it with their ass. And quit being out here on the market because that shit is spoiled milk.
You know what's crazy though? We talking about this, but then we also talked about the black man and woman and how we can't come up and come together and do things because of this kind of mentality. We think crazy about each other instead of supporting each other and lifting each other up, and whether we old, young, middle age, whatever. We shouldn't generalize and say, oh, this is what's wrong with women and this is what's wrong with men. Because actually, I mean, we should be lifting each other up because we're the most oppressed race in this world. We always dogging each other out. We need to be lifting each other up and stop talking about each other all the damn time.
There you go. You want to be Martin King.
No, I'm just saying. See, you said that the other day. And so were you Martin Luther King when you said it the other day when we was on here? You said that the other day in a show. You said, I don't like the black family, how it's being torn apart. We're not coming together. We're not lifting each other up. You just said that. Now I'm Martin Luther King. Who were you when you said it? Were you Martin?
But you brought this topic up.
I know, so I'm saying.
So now you trying to
all
cool it
I
down.
asked, but you made it all into this big whole
Now you trying to cool
thing.
it down.
All I was trying to do was say,
I just was
What's
on. I was
better?
on that at the beginning.
what's better? And then you started dogging though. Older women ain't never seen a fine older woman. I never went and walked in a room with older. I mean, that's older black women should be somebody that you should look up to and say, wow, they're beautiful. They older. They've been through a lot. And there may be some bitter black women. Don't get me wrong that you be like, oh, she crazy or whatever. I get that part, but I'm just saying for the most part, we should be lifting each other up. I said I don't like an older black man, but I didn't say he wasn't no good. I said y'all get older too, and I did go there and say y'all stomachs get big and stuff like that, because y'all be killing me like y'all gotta have a perfect woman, and y'all get old and ugly too. Don't blame it on. Just say women get old and ugly. Ain't that a
It's a higher
Y'all get old and
percentage.
ugly too.
It's
I done seen a
higher
bunch of old and
percentage.
ugly black men.
It's a higher percentage. I'm a people watcher. It's a higher percentage. But black men,
Ain't no black family done put a
men-
fork in it.
Black men,
That's your
based on
opinion.
fork. I mean, you said fork. Based on percentage,
Mm-hmm.
black men are not attractive always about their looks.
Okay, and neither are black
See,
women.
and that's the handicap
And
we
neither
got.
are black women, sir.
Yes, for men, yes we
No,
are.
that
Yes,
is
we
so
are. Yes, we
sexist
are.
and
Yes,
misogynistic.
but that's the way. That's the
Oh
way of the
my
world.
God.
That's the way of the world.
I can't deal with it.
Black men are attracted
Woo.
to women based on femininity, and that is their beauty.
Yeah, we get older, we done had their kids, right?
Let black women say it had y'all kids.
Y'all
Y'all
act like
y'all
y'all
don't
so.
have black men into nothing.
Y'all men act like y'all
It's
just
you,
so
y'all
fine.
act like it's y'all kids.
But y'all act like y'all just so fine. Like y'all just get better with time. That is
See,
not
they're
true.
gonna hate shit. You
Because
were just talking
you
about
said
that.
You
were
said that.
just talking about that.
But you talking
You
about
were
black
just talking
women
about
like
that.
that. And so I'm saying, like, what makes you think y'all just get so much better?
Because men mature with age.
No,
We
not
get-
all
we-
of them do.
We get better.
We mature with age as well. It just depends
The
on
older-
whether you mature with age and get better with time. Some of y'all don't get better, and some of us don't get better. Let's just be real.
But their pocketbooks get better.
No, they don't. Oh man,
It's
don't.
a higher percentage.
Oh my God! If this is the most
Men earn more
divided
money
show that
the
I've
older
ever
they
done.
are.
This is the most
That is a
divided
fact.
show that I've ever
That is a
done.
fact. That ain't a fact.
Man ain't supposed to be fine. What the fuck?
Men earn
This
more
sound
money
crazy.
the
This
older
sound like
that
a
they
nut.
get. They don't.
What?
Men don't earn more money the older they get.
Not necessarily.
Man, please.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Man,
All
you need to
men
get off
don't
them
grow.
blogs and look at some
All
research.
men don't income
Yes.
don't grow.
Yes, it do.
Oh my God.
Yes, it do. Men make the
is
most
unreal.
money in their 40s and 50s
unreal.
towards retirement.
This is unreal. This is unreal.
That is, please, come on now. I know somebody,
This is unreal.
average millionaires in America, 57 years old.
Oh my God. And it could be a woman. It don't have to be y'all old raggedy asses. It could be a woman that's a millionaire. Y'all sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy right now. You and cuz
Hate
y'all, I
when
love
I be
y'all.
dropping that
Y'all's
science.
blood running
Hate
through my
when I
blood.
drop
But
that
y'all sound
science.
crazy right
Because
now.
it's like, it just, I'm just speaking
Wait,
facts.
wait. Bellies, bald headed, and dicks that don't get up. No more. Oh, we get up. All right, that's from a young girl.
Yeah, but I bet you paid.
So
her, but
older
she'll
women
deal
can't
with
be
that
fine,
motherfucker.
Chrissy said. Older
She'll
women
deal
can't-
with that bald-headed dick that can't get up.
No, she don't. Many black women are out here getting it in. Thank you, Tracy. It's some very successful black women. We need to do a statistics.
Damn near
Look up.
all black women.
Women are in student loan debt and credit card. What? Gordon, y'all stop
You see
it.
what I'm saying? You see what I'm
Stop
saying?
it. Y'all
When a
are
man
so-
drop facts, you hear a voice go say, "What?"
Because
You know
y'all
what I'm
sound
saying?
crazy. That's not facts. Where is that at? Let me see your facts. I need to see statistics. I need to see where that's facts. He just talking.
You need to get off the feminist blog.
Y'all
and
bitter.
start
Y'all
looking
are
for some
bitter.
real shit.
Y'all are
Look
bitter
up
black
real
men.
shit.
Listen at these
You
bitter
gotta look
black
up
men.
real shit.
Y'all hear these bitter black men? Bless their hearts.
Who run the world? Women
I
do.
love black
because the government oppressed black men.
I still love black
The
men.
government oppressed black men.
No matter what they say, I
Okay.
still love black men. Ain't
See,
that crazy?
this is what it is. This is what it is. In the 70s, the government looked at it
Yeah,
like, look,
Google and tell me what the statistics are, cuz.
the government
since you
looked
know
at it
so
like
much,
this.
Google it. And
The
tell me-
government looked at it like this. Look, we can oppress black men.
BlackDemographics.com. That's probably something.
We
somebody
can
made up.
oppress black men by giving black women the benefits. You understand what I'm saying? They created welfare. They created these home policies where they couldn't have a black man in the home because the government would support them to not have a black man in the home. They offered them all kind of educational programs to go to school. So then when they got their degree, corporate America hired them because they were a double minority. They could check two boxes.
Sound like right now?
Who's that?
That man that died, Kevin, whatever.
But these facts though, this real shit. If I sound like him or a motherfucker, I ain't just yelling on the corner.
Where you get that from, though? Facts on
That's facts. That's
Facts
society.
from where? I want to see.
That's why it was so many single black women households.
Let me see the statistics.
Because they
Let me see
pushed
the
black
demographics.
men out.
Let me see the demographics.
Whether
Let me see
they
the statistics.
whether
Let's show
they
that.
were college educated women or whether they were welfare women. They're living in the
How is
fucking
it
projects.
facts? I'm gonna need y'all just going by what y'all think y'all know. I want y'all to show me.
Man, think you know something. Tell us something.
Show me the facts.
Think you know
Show
something.
it to me. All
Think
I'm
you
saying
know
is,
something.
I didn't
Tell
say
the
I
truth.
think I know nothing.
Think you
I
know
said
something. Black women are the most educated women on the planet. Why is that? Why is that? That wasn't just because a black girl grew up and said, I want to go to college. She was pushed towards college because of the funds and the grant opportunities that she had that were not granted to black
yeah,
men.
they do, Tracy. We ain't saying nothing bad about black men, and they just going at us. They just going at us. They talk about us so bad, and we ain't
Ain't
saying
nobody
nothing.
talk about y'all so
Yes, you
bad.
are.
But what it is, if we talk about y'all so bad, is because we have a voice now.
But what
We
you
didn't
are-
have
you
a voice
always-
at first.
listen,
We were
listen.
always
Who raised
suppressed.
y'all? Who raised you, black mother? Who raised y'all? Who raised y'all? A strong ass black woman who went to school and did what she had to do to make sure that y'all got what y'all wanted. So please stop that.
Okay.
Please stop
Okay.
that. Y'all bashing the very people that raised y'all and made you the
where was
man
the
that
black
you are.
women
You
when
raised you
black
bashing
men
the
was getting
very people
incarcerated?
that raised
Where is the black
oh, my
women?
mama. Oh, I love
Yeah,
my
where
mama.
these- where
Yeah,
these
mama.
mama- where
But
these
then you
mama
turn
boy
around
ass
and bash
niggas that black women
like
done
that's all-
raised?
That's
Where are these black men that these black mamas done raised? Where they at?
You sitting right here. You was raised by a black mama. These, I know this one. I know Gordon's mama was a beautiful black person, black woman that raised him. I know that for a fact.
But you act like
So
your
come
circle
on,
is
y'all.
that big.
While y'all
though.
talking all
but
this
you act
mess,
like this your circle is that big.
all
It's
I'm
a whole
I'm
world
talking
out
about
here.
These men.
It's
I
a
said-
whole world out here.
I
I'm
said-
speaking for everybody.
I
I ain't just
said-
speaking for motherfuckers on here.
I said these men who are talking. I'm not speaking to the whole world.
I'm speaking
I
about
said
the whole
these
world.
men who are talking have been raised by strong black women, but yet y'all want to dog us out and say we ain't no good and we get old and we get ugly. That hurts. That hurts our feelings because listen, what we go through, we get stretched out. Having y'all's black asses, we get stretched out of shape. And all bent out of shape, but you want the little young girl who ain't had no kids. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, what we've been through to be what we are to you guys, to make you guys what you are today, y'all dogging us out, and that hurts. That hurts a black woman. That's horrible to say anything like that, because if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't even be sitting here. You love your mama.
If it
Your
wasn't for
mama-
us, you wouldn't be sitting here. That shit go both ways. There's black women fucking each other
What?
now.
Are you serious?
What
Are
did I
you
say wrong?
serious?
What did I say wrong?
We
If it
for
wasn't for
you.
men, women wouldn't get pregnant to have
What
men.
stomach did you have? What 9 months did you go through? I'm sorry. What 9 months did you have?
I went through 9 months of dealing with a motherfucker having a baby. How
Boy,
about that?
that ain't nothing
How
compared to
about
what we go through.
Man.
That ain't nothing. Wait, do you
It's-
know
it's- it's
do
no
you know
comparison.
that when
It's
we
no
do you
comparison.
know that
There's
we're
no
when,
comparison
can I
to
finish?
that.
Can I
There's
finish
no
this?
comparison
Can I
to
finish
that.
this? Do you know that when we're in that hospital bed having a baby, having you, that's the nearest to death that we come?
Amen.
Did you know that?
You don't have to have this topic with no young chick, bro.
I'm just saying.
This is not a young
Oh,
chick
she gonna
topic.
get older, and she gonna
That's-
tell your ass when she get older.
And
She gonna get older, and she'll let you know.
And it's always a
She'll let you know.
25-year-old.
Slappy, tell them.
It's always a 25-year-old. That shit don't stop.
Okay. Then y'all go
The
ahead.
world gonna stop, then that's when that shit stop. Long as
Okay,
this
y'all go
motherfucker
ahead.
fed,
Okay.
it always rejuvenates.
Okay. Y'all go ahead and y'all get your little cute little black girls that's gonna dog y'all out when y'all get older and go find her a younger black man, and then y'all gonna be sitting up bitter against them too.
Hey.
So I mean, y'all just bitter right now.
Hey,
There's a whole bunch of bitter men
Hey.
out here right now.
why is it bitter?
I don't know why y'all bitter.
Why is it bitter?
I don't know why
we
y'all
just
bitter.
talking facts, and you got all
I
upset.
don't think it's fact.
You took it all the way to childbirth.
Because this is what we go through. I hate when y'all talk about us like that, and because of
Because
us,
y'all not used to nobody talking to y'all like that. Y'all think a motherfucker's supposed to put his jacket down so you can walk over a puddle. It ain't like that. It ain't gonna be like that.
Wow.
It ain't gonna be like that. Black men have a voice now, and the fucking
Black
shit
men have
finna
always had
even
a
up.
voice.
No, they didn't.
they have.
I just told
They
you
have
about the
always
whole
had a voice.
epidemic, the decline
They
of the
always
black
had a
man
voice.
function in
It's
society.
just about whether you chose to use it or not. You've always had a voice. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's all good.
We gonna even this playing field out, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Be good
Boy,
men.
don't speak on what
Be
I
good
do.
men.
I don't
You
talk
see
about
how
me.
she talk? When somebody say anything,
No, he talking about me.
somebody
So
say
I can
something
address
about me. You, she
I can
said,
address this. I
but
can
when
address
somebody
this.
say something about you,
I
it's
didn't
like,
say- I said you took up for yourself. When somebody said something about you, you took up for yourself.
but you gotta see the difference of that. shit.
No, I can take up for myself if I want to.
You
You
gotta
took
see
up
the
for yourself
difference.
when somebody
You
said something about
wanna
you.
run-
I ain't bitter.
You
How you
wanna-
gonna call me bitter?
You wanna
okay,
run- you
so
wanna
I'm
run all
saying,
the men
Gordon,
off
don't
of this?
speak on
You
whether
wanna
I'm
run all the men
emotional
off
or
of
not,
this?
because you don't speak on my emotional
Bro,
state
then she gets so
of mine.
emotional.
No, I'm not
Gordon,
so emotional. I'm
you
not.
got so
All I
emotional.
said was I hate to hear men talk down on black women because we've been through so much, and all we do
Tanya,
is lift y'all up. That's
Tanya,
all we do. We
y'all
don't tear
lift
y'all
us up.
down.
Y'all don't lift us up.
We don't tear y'all
Y'all
down.
don't lift us up.
Oh
Y'all
wow.
don't- we'll talk about this shit every week.
Wow.
Black women, what effort have you made to lift a black man up?
Oh, I've made a lot of effort. I lift my son up every day.
I ain't talking about besides your son. What else, how have you extended yourself to help another black man?
I've dated black men that I've helped. What are you
How?
saying?
How?
Whatever they need.
How?
What do they need? I don't
How?
know what they need. What you
How?
mean?
You don't even know what they need.
What
So
have
how
you
did you
done?
help
What
them?
have you done to lift up a black woman?
What have I done?
Yeah,
I
how?
live for black women every day.
How?
How? Because I'm a supervisor.
How?
I give motherfuckers good pay.
Do you know
I
I
fight
teach?
for them.
Do you know I teach young
advocate
men?
for them.
Do you know I teach young men? I lift up young men every day with my teaching. So if that's what you want to go to,
But you
our
didn't-
job,
but you didn't say that.
If you want to go
But
to
you
our
ain't
job,
say
but
that,
if you want to go to the
But you
jobs,
ain't
I
say
thought
that,
you were
though.
talking about relationships.
You ain't say that, though.
I thought you were talking about relationships.
Look.
But I lift young
Look,
black
I'm
men up every day.
I'm active with
I
basketball.
encourage young black
I'm
men to
at
be better every day.
basketball teams. I put in my work with black men and black women.
Okay, and I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
But
I work with the youth.
Acknowledge that.
I work with you.
Acknowledge that.
I work with you.
Don't
every
feel
day.
stuck when I ask you that type of question
I
if
don't-
that's something that you do on a daily basis.
I thought you were talking about in a relationship, sir. I said.
You said your son ain't got nothing to do with a relationship.
And then I turned around and said, I lift up my son. I didn't know what you was talking about. You turned around and said, but how you done lift up somebody besides your son? That's what you said. So then I said, oh, I'm guessing he's talking about a relationship now. Now that I know you're not talking about a relationship, I work with black young men every day. And I encourage them to do better every day.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for yours, Mr.
But this is what I'm
Psychologist.
saying. But this is what I'm saying.
Since you know everything,
This is what I'm saying.
go ahead.
There is a difference between younger women and older women. It's a fact what younger women be on. It's a fact what older women be on. And that's coming from me. She can argue that, but I don't know. She don't claim the woman's perspective, but I'm claiming the man perspective because I understand how the shit go as far as relationship and attraction and the games that people play, period. You still on it? What up, cuz? Super Dad. Yes, buddy. Yes. We gonna overlook that. We don't see that.
I don't understand.
Super Dad.
Whew.
Black women
All
got
right.
black women got jobs. Black men got the streets. Sitting there,
Okay.
bro.
All right, so we suck. We're horrible. We're horrible beings, and black men are amazing. And black women, we just terrible people. We don't lift black
nobody
men
said
up.
that.
We
Ain't
don't
nobody said
support
that.
black men.
In a whole-
we're just horrible people.
In a whole,
So I mean, that's what I hear.
In a
I hear.
whole-
I don't know what y'all hear, but I
in
hear
a whole,
y'all don't do nothing for us. That's why we date young black girls because for whatever
it's
reason.
just because we attracted
Older
to
black
them, that's
women
all.
are just silly and
Everybody
opinionated
says silly.
and,
Yeah,
and they
opinionated.
too headstrong and they know too much.
Yeah,
So
they know
that's
a little
cool.
bit.
We'll end it with that. That's cool. That's cool. So now we know how black men feel about us ladies. So maybe
Yeah.
we should start dating white guys.
Hey, I can do that shit. You
Maybe
want
we
to.
should start dating another race that appreciates us. All right.
You obviously think white men don't appreciate
I
them?
would love
That's
to.
a whole nother topic.
I would
You
love
think-
to continue this topic, but anyway.
Black men, maybe we should start dating fine ass Puerto Rican.
Go ahead. Y'all do it anyway. Y'all do it more than we do it.
You can date a white man you want to and feel janky and
But,
shit.
okay, why should I date a black man that dog me out though?
Just put in the work. That's all you got to do.
No. Put in what work?
Just put in the work.
What work?
Put in the work.
Put in what work? I'm asking for those who want to know.
You
Put
said
in
you
what
have
work?
black men. Just put in the work.
What work? What work am
You got
I
to figure
putting
that out.
in?
I don't know women work.
Oh,
but I
okay.
know
Now
what
you don't
women,
know something.
I know what women can
Now
do
you don't
to
know
keep
something.
a man.
Now
but
you're
gotta
claiming
figure
you
that
don't
out.
know. Ain't
Because-
that a bitch?
Because if
Now he don't know.
Because if I tell you all you're gonna do is cross-examine me and shit, so you put in the work. I know what I got.
Y'all
I know the
sound
work
so
I got to
crazy.
put in for black
I
women.
wish y'all. I'm gonna want y'all to go back and look at this show. Y'all gonna say, "Dang, I said that." Cause y'all sound so crazy right now. It's amazing that we got so many black men against us.
Why you say so many black men against? Ain't nobody against y'all. We just telling you the characteristics of older women,
Well, why would you want to be with somebody like that?
the characteristics of younger women.
Why would you want to be with somebody like that?
Because
black women are bitter. Black
we
women
like fucking
don't
with
listen.
women.
We don't
So
listen.
we deal with the dumb shit. We deal with the bullshit. Whether it's older or younger. There's pluses, there's minuses. There's pros, there's cons, there's likes and dislikes.
And so you think we don't got the same with y'all? We don't feel the same way
But
about
that
y'all?
wasn't the topic though.
Yes, it is.
The topic was wet ass pussy and whatever that other shit was. And
Okay,
then,
but I'm never gender
but you
specific.
came up with that topic.
But
though.
I didn't come up with that topic. Somebody sent that to
But
on a
you
thing.
said let's talk about
Okay,
this.
so
I ain't met
but
a
what I'm
man yet
saying
that
is-
got a wet ass pussy.
what I'm saying is, okay, cuz, come on.
I haven't.
Come on, baby.
I haven't met a man
All I'm
yet.
saying is, we started talking about men and women, okay? We didn't stay on that topic. You said it yourself. We went off on something else.
Yeah, we did.
Because this was supposed to be a fun, lighthearted topic, and it got real heated.
It did.
So I'm saying,
But why did it get heated? though?
all I said was,
Why did it get heated?
men don't, it sounds like to me, what I'm hearing is men are all everything. And y'all need to understand, y'all need to stop being this and y'all need to stop being that because we get better with time and we are all that. And y'all are the ones that do this and that. That's what I'm hearing from you. And that's why, and that makes me sad because it hurts to
Why
hear.
that make you sad?
Because
Because I
it
was
hurts
picking up
because I'm
men.
a black woman. I'm a black woman.
You
and
said
I'm
that.
speaking up for
See,
black
that's your
women.
subconscious just came out. How it make you sad because I'm saying black man this and black man that?
Because
How that make you
I
sad?
didn't say what you're saying about black men. It's what you're saying about black women that's making me sad. It's not what you're saying about black
But
men.
the
I could care
topic
less what you're
was
saying about
wet
black men.
ass pussy or the other shit.
Now
Whatever,
you going
the
back to
zipper
that.
slide.
After I just explained,
So
we
we was
got off
talking
on
about the
another.
difference between
Okay.
younger
All right. So you
and
like
older.
okay? So the WAP wins. All right, guys. We love you guys. We thank you guys for coming in and sharing with us today. I've had enough. I can't do anymore. Whether you want to call me emotional or whatever you want to call me, hey, that's on you. I don't
Slappy.
care. I could care less.
The young
All right,
girls
so
learn.
we love you guys and thank you guys for joining. We'll see you next week on Thursday at 7:00 with another topic. I don't know what it's gonna be because this one right here took me over the edge. We gonna talk. Love y'all.
Hey,
Ooh.
this is just for the show. That's the disclaimer.
Nah, I ain't feeling that.
That's the
I
disclaimer.
ain't feeling that at all. All right, we love y'all.
Love y'all. Fuck with me. Give my flowers. I'm putting y'all up on game, women. Y'all think I'm hating. I'm telling y'all what it is. Get y'all shit together. Wash your nose. Wash your toes.